did it. We climbed up to the roof and we had a baby. And that very thing, somebody said that to me yesterday, I had to laugh. That very thing made me think about what Marianne Williamson writes about in The Return to Love. She talks about how Mary, Jesus' mom, was called up to the roof for the grand announcement of the grand enactment that was going to take place. And that being called up, you know, is about being called out of the past and being called out of our smallness and out of our fear and out of our doubt and anything else, and just becoming totally and utterly available to a really big idea. And we did it. We've all had our role to play in this. Congratulations.
I was thinking today, and I was looking around yesterday, and I was thinking how, you know, we're standing here and we're congratulating ourselves for having taken two and created one, which I think is really a good thing. But I was looking at a beautiful boat that was out in the harbor yesterday, as a matter of fact, and I was remembering a story someone once told me, which is that, you know, on the deck of a boat, when you look out and you look around, you can see 1 mile. You can see 1 mile east, 1 mile north, 1 mile west, 1 mile south. So you see a total of 4 square miles when you're standing on the deck. But if you climb up the mast 30 feet, you can suddenly see 50 miles east, 50 miles west, 50 miles south, and 50 miles north, which is 2,500 square miles. And we think what we've done is we've accomplished this and brought this together. And what I know we've done is we have lifted ourselves so that our vision exponentially is so much larger than it ever was before. Yeah. And say something.
Okay. Dr. Robert Teal sent me a text and he said something very beautiful. He said, our ancestors are jubilant and the future generations are blessed. But I've met him many times otherwise, and you know, I'm feeling this big Ernest Holmes smile. And there are so many people who have carried this idea for so long, the Cooperation Committee, Committee on Cooperation, and just so many people, you know, everybody has contributed to this moment, so it's just profound.
Dr. Kathy's fond of telling when we go to the regionals that for 57 years we've been trying to bring this back together again. And somehow or other it just kind of happened. And I can remember even 8 years ago when we started doing this in earnest, when we really got together. That yeah, in earnest. And I remember running into people who said this was an impossible thing to happen. And it's not. Let's open some champagne.
Okay, go for it. All right. Over their heads.
What we're basically doing here is turning 3 bottles of champagne to feed the masses. I would like to remark on this. This is a paid ad, but we have great thanks to give to CSL San Juan Capistrano, who is sponsoring our champagne party.
Hey, Heather!
That's Dr. Heather Clark.
Moment to acknowledge Dr. Deborah Gordon